We test a lot of Ryzen mini PCs here at the ToastyBros, but today we have an Ultra mini PC.
Our friends at Geekom were nice enough to sponsor this video to showcase the IT15 mini PC with an Intel Core Ultra CPU in it, specifically the 225H, which is a 14-core, 14-thread processor. And this mini PC is designed to be a work mini PC, but of course, here in ToastyBros fashion, we have yet to test the iGPU on these Core Ultra laptop CPUs, so we're gonna do some gaming, we're gonna show you guys productivity tests, and give you all the whole rundown of what this mini PC is and what it isn't. Shout out again to Geekom for sponsoring today's video. Let's not waste any more time. We're gonna unbox it, take a look at it, show all the ports and everything you can do with this mini PC, and then from there, we're gonna dive into some game testing and productivity testing, and I'm excited to see what is Core Ultra Series 2 all about.
All right, we got the IT series.
I
like this packaging. That's actually pretty sleek.
Yeah, not bad.
Little RGB action. How do they know we liked RGB so much?
I mean, I don't know. There would be signs if there's RGB, but hey, little baby mini PC. We also mentioned this has a Core Ultra 225H, 14 core, 14 thread. The model we have also has 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, a 1 terabyte SSD, and this model on Amazon, if you want to buy it today, is $749 with a $30 off coupon, so about 700 bucks. So we are talking a premium mini PC, so we have to see exactly what it all offers for that price point.
All right, so inside the box, just before we get to the mini PC, this is a different type of power brick. So
it's nice and cute and small.
I know, it's like so tiny. So we have a 120 watts. So yeah, this thing can push some power clearly. Now all this extra stuff in here, this comes with pretty much every mini PC. This is your HDMI here, just that's nice that they include it. These are actually mounting points for VESA. So if you want to put this in the back of your monitor to actually mount it, it's pretty sleek. But you know, here at the ToastyBros, we're just gonna sit it next to our monitor because we're gonna test it in gaming, of course.
And the funny thing is, when it comes to these mini PCs, we showcase a lot of them, and most of the time, the mini PCs don't really leave the office because we always find uses for them. That's what's really cool about them. Whether you're getting a really budget one from Geekom or something like this, you can use it for, let's say we have a little mini streaming PC right behind Jonah. It is literally right there. It says ToastyBros on it.
That's all it says now.
It just says ToastyBros. It said something else before. And we use one for ingesting footage into our NAS when we're done filming. So we walk over there, we plug up our stuff, and we do it that way. But they're really nice for small form factor use cases. And with this one, it has enough horsepower to do some content creation as well.
And actually at PC Bros, I just realized two of our main PCs are also mini PCs. Actually 3 of them. So let's go over some of the ports on here, and then of course we will open it up because we want to see what the inside actually looks like, because this thing's actually kind of dense, it's heavy. We have a USB 3.2 that is power delivery also. We have another USB 3.2, so pretty fast read and write speeds. We have a combo headphone jack, little power button. So on the left side, we actually have a full-size SD card reader. This is interesting, and then check it out. On the right side, we have a Kensington lock. I feel like I've never seen that on a mini PC. They have every single side taken up with ports. Now on the back of this mini PC, we have our power in. We have a USB Type-C that is USB 4.0. It's also power delivery, and it can be used as another display out. We have an HDMI, we have 2.5 gig Ethernet, another USB 3.2, a USB 2.0. We have another USB Type-C that's also a display, and it's 4.0. And then we have another HDMI, and that goes over all the ports.
All right, guys, so we've gone over all the ports, and these mini PCs normally are pretty easy to take apart, so we'll go ahead and do that. You just remove these screws right here, and is there a mystery screw under a foot? Potentially, we'll find out. But we're gonna open this thing up to confirm all the specs we have. We should have the SODIMM 32 gigs of memory. We'll see if there's any upgrade room there, or if we have dual channel out of the box. I hope we do for the price point. But let's go and open it up and see what it's all about, then we'll dive into testing. One foot gone, the other foot gone. Things are cracking and breaking.
That was just me pushing the top back on, I think.
That was just his back breaking.
Yeah, that was my back. We do have like a little ribbon cable.
All right, so we gotta be careful with that.
Okay, so that's for our, if we decide to add a little 2.5-inch SSD.
That's always cool to have. So we do have dual channel memory, crucial memory. So name brand, that's really cool to see. The speed is, what are we looking at here? 5,600 megahertz. So we have 32 gigs.
Nice, and I think I'll be able to put this. Oh, look, we have Crucial. This is sponsored by Crucial.
3 Plus, a Gen 4 drive. Let's go. And then you also have this little smaller size NVMe slot. So I think those are the same size that are in like the handhelds. So if you want to add another NVMe, you do have the ability to do that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then obviously, I don't know, let me see if I can get, I really don't want to break it, but I mean, it looks like this should come off based on it having these, right?
Is it going to, oh yeah, they're close.
Okay, yeah, it's coming off.
So this will allow us to potentially see the other side of the motherboard, or nothing, we'll find out. Okay, you can kind of see it.
Kind of nothing.
But yeah, inside here, again, you won't really need to do anything with that. That is where the CPU is located. We're not gonna mess with any of the coolings and make sure that we get accurate temperatures while we're doing it. We don't have to rebase anything. But we're gonna put everything back together. You saw the upgrades, very easy to do for you at home. But let's get this thing all hooked up, install some games, some productivity applications, and see what this little Core Ultra 2 series, or second series, CPU can do in this mini PC.
All right, we are playing Apex Legends, and we are currently running basically like a medium-low preset, 1080p native, no upscaling or anything. But yeah, actually so far this is running better than I thought it was going to. We're looking at 11-ish second response time, which is not too bad for Apex. And hey, there's times where we're getting, close to 100 FPS.
Which is pretty crazy for an iGPU. I will give it credit. This is the first time trying any of these ultra iGPUs, this i30T. We were looking at the VRAM in the task manager. We couldn't really tell specifically how much it gets, but it seems like it can have whatever it wants, because in task manager, it'll tell you it has 16 gigs, but also it has access to 18. So, and VRAM-wise, we're pulling about 4 now. So I think that is helping it out a bit.
Which, to be fair, I don't know a lot about iGPUs. I thought they usually had like a dedicated amount of VRAM that was like really small, you know, like maybe like a few hundred megabytes. Look, we already dead again.
Another important thing to mention here real quick while Jackson's dying, I mean, you're not gonna need to see it anyways, is we did run OCCT, because as you guys can tell, we have no temperatures in Afterburner. It just decided not to show them up. So we were like, you know what, even though they're the sponsor, Geekom, we're not gonna let you hide from your temperature. So we did run OCCT, and the CPU does throttle down a bit when you're running under a full CPU load. We do go below 3 gigahertz, more like 2 gigahertz to be honest, under a full core load, which isn't ideal, but there's not many scenarios where you're gonna be 100% all your cores unless you're doing like a video render. And even then, with all the cores that you do have, you should get pretty solid performance, but it is important to note that with this mini PC and many other mini PCs, they will throttle when you're under a full load.
I do like though that they call these ARC chips, which is pretty, or ARC integrated graphics, which is pretty funny.
UHD graphics, I'm tired of looking at. I don't even want to see UHD.
No more UHD. We're past that era.
Now, obviously, if you compare this to a $700 gaming PC, it won't be close. But it is still impressive to see that the iGPUs in these little ultra CPUs are improved by a decent amount.
Oh God.
Oh, you went into the depths.
Can we watch the recoil? Watch the recoil. Okay, now watch this. How? Like, what in the Chronos Zen is going on here?
Where's the controller? All right, here we go. He's on controller.
I'm probably gonna be like, by the way, I'm gonna look horrible.
He's ready to abandon.
Dude, I'm so boomer. All right, I'm becoming a controller. I'm gonna get better and better. Just watch. I just gotta do like the rapid like right click kind of deal, you know? Look at that. Look at that. That was Isla French women too, and I almost destroyed them that time.
I gotta keep looking like you're about to quit.
I'm this close to quitting.
He's very close to quitting.
Oh my God, you stupid Gibby.
Yeah, I think they make you work with the sniper.
They make you work for that.
So we're working.
I shouldn't have to be good at this.
We're hard at work.
Oh, this Gibby's done for. He's not gonna do no shield crap on me.
Oh, dialed in. Oh!
Oh, dude, they're done for. So the problem is, you guys always catch me playing.
Oh shit! Catch him playing.
I'm about to mess up some people's days up in here. No! No, if I had the health, it'd show up at our work. Oh my God, it's not real.
And
let me get this last kill. Ah!
All right, we gotta see our packs.
We won. That was a long game. Let me out of here. We need to open some packs.
The pack opening's more demanding. This should be the benchmark.
Well, it worked fine when we were in the game, so I'm assuming it's still fine. But all right, Apex Legends gets a pass. Lower settings, 1080p native. Pretty cool.
Next game. Okay guys, we are now in Fortnite, 1080p performance mode, far view distance, low textures, and we're gonna see what Fortnite's all about. Once again guys, and we've mentioned this at the beginning of the video, this thing ain't designed for gaming in mind. It's meant for content creation, like workloads, stuff like that, in a very small form factor. It's a very particular audience, but there is an audience for it. I've seen a lot of you guys take these for like little home server projects and things like that. But of course, in ToastyBros fashion, we're gonna see what these can do in terms of gaming, because if you have a PC, might as well try some gaming on it. And Fortnite will be a good test to really test the CPU, especially running lower settings and that iGPU. And Apex passed pretty good for being a slightly higher end, it is a AAA title. A AAA title that is more esports. But so far, I mean, the drop is definitely struggling a bit, but we'll see if it settles out. I have a feeling it will, if I can even survive long enough.
Well, their best is settle down.
Oh, settle down, come on, baby.
We got a swimmer. Oh, he's breaking in.
No. Yeah, there's definitely some stutters. This is one of those games that I probably would cap the FPS at like 144, something like that. I feel like when we're getting up to 170, we're like crashing really hard. So the stutter will get kind of annoying, but this is our first drop in Fortnite, so things could get better as you play the game more and things load in a bit. So, but I mean, just seeing a mini PC get this high FPS number, shout out to Fortnite, by the way, for making performance mode that much more optimized, but also just iGPUs in general. They're getting better. It's the place I normally come to die every single time.
The PETA who lived come to die.
It's funny how this like hard of hearing mode works, because I feel like it just gives you like radar.
Aimbot.
Not aimbot, because I can't hit my shots apparently. Hey, let's go!
That was also someone's kid.
Don't you go back with that. Oh, that's a choice. Grimes, you're done, Grimes. Let's see if I'm playing Halo. Ah! Hey, yo. Wow, actually has some range to it. Yeah, guys, Fortnite's playable. Looking pretty good. But again, the point of this mini PC, productivity in mind. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple more benchmarks. We'll run CS2. We will run 3D Mark with the Night Raid benchmark to really test the iGPU so you can compare it across other systems with iGPUs. And then we'll load up a ToastyBros video in Premiere Pro, because might as well show you guys what scrubbing looks like, what the playback looks like when you're doing a video like this. We got 4K capture here, we got 4K recording here, and everything all stitched together with editing and effects. It does put a load on systems, so we'll see how that holds up. But all in all, again, premium mini PC, but it does seem to hold up in the tasks that we're testing it in. Let's run those and wrap this video up real quick.
We just had fun doing some gaming and a little bit more on this mini PC, and I gotta say, gaming, very impressive with those ARC integrated graphics, and on top of that, of course, what this PC is designed for, doing things like content creation and heavy office work, this PC is more than enough for that.
Yeah, in Adobe Premiere Pro, no problem loading up a full ToastyBros video, scrubbing the timeline, everything was good at half playback at 4K, you can go to full playback if you want to, and have pretty seamless scrubbing. Our videos aren't super demanding, but they are pretty demanding on some of the hardware we have tested previously here on the channel, and it did really well. Now, in terms of the other benchmarks we tested, we ran CS2, 1080p low settings, got an average of 148.2 FPS with 1% low of 85, and we ran the Night Raid benchmark in 3D Mark and got a score of 30,383, which is a score you can compare across other iGPUs, and overall, we were very impressed with this Geekom mini PC. It did way better in the esports styles than we expected. Is it gonna game on higher end games? No, that's not what it's made for. But if you are in the market for a really tiny PC, this one is pretty impressive for the price, and you can learn more by checking the links down below. And we do have a discount code down there, you can save a little bit of money. But let us know in the comments, are you picking up a mini PC in 2025? And what do you think of this one from Geekom? Thanks again to them for sponsoring today's video.
Jonah's sandwich reviews.
Jonah, yeah, can you show him the sandwich before the end card? So what? All right, Jonah, tell him what the sandwich is.
Well, I got a mouthful of food right now.
Okay, all right.
We got turkey, salami, pepperoni, and Kobe Jack cheese.
Wow.
Hawaiian bread.
Oh, Hawaiian bread.
What makes it Hawaiian?
Came from Hawaii.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. Do not forget to like, sandwich, and subscribe.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
You know what? This is starting to get kind of crummy, but you know what's not crummy? PCBros.tech.
You know, I was trying to think of another pun. I'm not quick enough for that. But if you go to PCBros.tech, you can buy a gaming PC or a gaming laptop or a mini PC, whatever you want. PCBros.tech. Just go ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save.
To save some bread.
Save some bread on your next purchase.
Save some bread. Jonah had this look. He got something. Save some bread with ToastyBros on checkout. See you guys later. Goodbye.